that beautiful distressed hardwood flooring you've always wanted. Only $2.99 a square foot. That's right, just $2.99 a square foot for distressed hardwood, and only at Tompkins Flooring. Come in today.
Come on down to Tompkins Flooring, Irvine, Laguna Hills, and Laguna de Gale.
Well, joining us now is Dennis Hickey's with Tompkins Flooring, and one of the nicest things about you also live in our community. You've been here about 8 years now, right?
I moved in about 8 years ago, yes.
Is your history in flooring?
My history is in flooring.
Yeah.
I've been doing this since I was 26, and I'll
Wow.
turn 69 next month.
That's quite a career.
Yeah.
A lot has changed in those 40
it's
years,
been an
especially material, huh?
It's been an evolutionary change.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we had linoleum by Armstrong, and everybody swore by it. Now we've made such progress
Right.
that we have a product that's completely waterproof, and it really is very hard to cut it.
Oh.
In the beginning, when you bought linoleum, you might in front of your refrigerator see a little nick or a tear. Those days are gone. We have a new product called the New Paradigm,
Yeah.
which will once you put this down, it's very similar to ceramic tile, but it's not nearly as hard or nearly as expensive.
And it has that wood look to it.
It really does, Paul. This particular color has a little bit of a gray, like a beechwood look to it.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's very attractive. They come in longer planks so that they're easy to assemble. You can do it yourself, or we'd be glad to do it for you. But the color range, if you have a dark manner, you want a lighter color. That's what I had to go with for mine. That goes extremely well with your jacket,
Yeah,
by the
it
way.
does, yeah.
I like that.
Very nice.
That one is a good color. And they have a new system now where this has overbite, so that once this clicks together, you cannot discern where the big crack is. For years, you used to see a laminate flooring and you could see the seams in it.
Right.
This is pretty well.
So it's basically seamless.
It is seamless.
Uh-huh.
It's I can't say it's seamless, but it appears
Right.
to be seamless.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is this material made out of?
It's made of a composite of plastic that they put together under pressure. And the entire backing is coated with a covering that is completely waterproof. We can submerge this in 2 feet of water, and 10 days later we can reuse it.
Wow.
A very innovative product.
Yeah, especially in the bathroom and the kitchen areas.
The wet areas are where this is most popular.
Now, how important is the padding that goes underneath that? I know that the mutuals had at one time had some questions regarding people putting in the hardwood flooring in people's manners, and the people below would hear the footsteps.
I understand that completely. I live in a second floor manor. And when I put my laminate down 8 years ago, I had to go with like a Dr. Scholl's foot pad because the lady downstairs didn't want to hear me.
Right.
And I understood that.
Right.
And we use a product that is like a Dr. Scholl's foot pad. It is also, it makes sound from your television sound better, and it will, it has to be used. The Mutual has a .50 regulation. We are at .75, so we exceed that regulation.
Right.
And whenever you do this type of flooring, you have to get that approved through, and we have no problem.
Right. Now, you brought a couple of larger samples here, and this is a large one right here that I'd like to share with everyone. And what is this product, and what is this sample regarding?
This is one I used, Paul, in my own manor. I bought my manor 8 years ago, and to be honest with you, it was a wreck. But I couldn't afford to do much as to put in another bathroom or another room, but I could afford to put flooring down since
Right.
I'm in the biz and paint it. And once I did that with this particular color, I found it to be much more attractive, and it feels like home. The one mistake I made is I should have carried this right through the kitchen because it makes the area of the living room and dining room look bigger.
Are you finding that a lot of people are getting away from carpet and going to the laminate hardwood
I
flooring?
talked about evolution since I was 26. Absolutely. In 1974, everything was carpeted. You bought a new house and it was fully wall-to-wall carpeting.
Wall-to-wall carpet,
and you got the,
Shagged.
Exactly, and you got the rake to go with it.
Yeah.
And it was burnt orange.
Yeah.
Or it was mauve.
Yeah. We had that burnt orange and a little bit of yellow and a little bit of brown.
That was
I
it.
remember that thing, and it was about this thick, and it's like, wow. And then even to vacuum that was You'd have to clean out that vacuum cleaner
Well,
pretty often.
you know, everything has become health conscious. I have asthma, I have eczema. This product, and I have dogs, which I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
This product enables you to have the dogs and to be able to vacuum this so that it's not an issue.
And you can clean it too with just soap and water?
Yeah, I like to use just soap and water and a
Yeah.
little bit of white vinegar.
There you go. Now this one's a little bit darker, but is this a similar product?
Yeah, the reason I brought that is I love it. This is the latest. This was put on the market a couple of months ago. This is called a Chestnut, and I cannot discern, even in my business, knowing this, that that's not wood.
Right.
It feels like I should get splinters. It has
Yeah.
the crevices.
It has the aging look
has
to
the
it as
aging
well.
look to it. It looks gorgeous
Yeah.
when you
is
have.
this 8-inch?
You're thinking of 8mm.
Was that how they
Yeah,
measure
and
it?
this is 12.3.
Okay.
This is the way that you want it to be. The 8mm is fine, but it doesn't give you the sound propensity that this does. This sounds more like real wood.
Absolutely. It looks like it too.
Well, that's the idea. I brought that just for you because it's a bit masculine, and we
looks
dig
nice.
it.
Yeah, put that in my house.
I'm telling you, you
I
love
have
it.
tile, and it's
Yeah.
it's tile.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be nice to you know, put something like this down, and like you said, it's so much easier, I think, to maintain too, and you don't have to worry about, you know, the visitors or the kids, you know, spilling
That's-
stuff all over
yeah.
it. You know,
A lot-
and the grout too. You know, that's the thing about tile. You know, tile might be okay and clean, but the grout tends to get so dirty. You really have to either re-grout it or
And it's
seal it or do something regularly to keep it clean.
Regularly is the operative word. You have to do it every few years because it accumulates, and it's a pain in the neck.
Yeah.
You've got to get a little saw, and you get in there and you do it. This you never have to do it because it's done for you.
Right.
In a nice way.
Then you don't realize too how many tiles you actually have when you're on your hands and knees trying to clean that
It's
stuff.
tedious.
Yes, it is.
Tedious.
Well, let's talk about your location. You
Sure.
have a couple of locations, and one of them is really close to us.
One of them, they don't even need to use the freeway.
Yeah.
When I came to see you today, I came up Moulton over the golf course, down into Ridge Route by the DMV. When you get to Lake Forest, you make a right, and then you make a right on Del Lago.
Right.
And we're at the corner of Del Lago, and
In Lake Forest, basically.
yeah,
right?
we're right there. You can't miss us.
Wow, that's really close to us. So that's really
La
nice.
Cadena is the name that I
Okay.
just buzzed on. It's
So you've been living in the community, and you've been working over at Tompkins for some time. So
I've been
it's-
with Tompkins for over 10 years.
Nice.
Which is very unusual in my industry for anybody to
Right.
be anywhere. And the same thing in corporate America. People just don't
Absolutely.
last, but it's a great company.
Yeah.
It's run by a father and son team, and they have integrity. They will help you.
So when a resident comes to the store, you'll have plenty of samples for them to see?
We have hundreds of colors of carpet, tile, wood at our location in Irvine is our main
Big one.
location. Yeah, that's at Culver Drive and the extension of Moulton, which is Irvine Center Drive.
Right.
By Marie Callender's.
Right. Do you have little swatches that somebody could come to the store and then take it home and
We have better than that, Paul. We have large swatches.
Okay.
And they can take them, and then they can, and we have somebody that can follow up and measure their place for no charge.
Right.
And then I get my notes and I give them a quote.
Right, great. Sounds super. This is Tompkins Flooring, located real close to us. And give Dennis a call there at 462-0093, and he can help you out with any of your flooring needs. And I'm telling you, I'm not sure how this is really coming across on television, but this really looks like wood.
That's why I brought it,
and
Mr.
it
Paul.
actually, and, you know, when you tap on it too, it sounds like a hardwood too.
It's beautiful.
So it's not a plastic. So that looks, that's really nice, and I can see, you know, the best thing too is a lot of people are remodeling their homes. Property values are going up. You know, a lot of more modern accessories are being put into the home, and I think this is a great way to, you know, bring value to the home.
This is doable, Paul. When you go to other accessories like redoing the countertops,
Right.
it becomes very cost ineffective. People are going to be amazed at how much this costs to redo the whole manor.
Right.
And then against the baseboard, this is striking. The white against the baseboard of this, I didn't bring the baseboard,
Yeah.
but there's a
There you go,
white.
like,
It's just striking against
Right.
this chestnut wood flooring.
That would look beautiful. Well, we thank you for coming on the
Sure.
program today. You
my
have some
pleasure.
great products here, and of course, if you want to go to Tompkins Flooring, they're just located right down the street from us. Or give them a call at 462-0093. Dennis is a resident here in your community, and he can help you with all your flooring needs. We'll be right back right after this.
all the softness you love is now in your carpet. Caress from Shaw.
Tompkins Flooring is now offering the Shaw Caress line of carpets. Award-winning Tompkins Flooring is celebrating 70 years of serving families throughout Orange County. Come on down to Tompkins Flooring, Irvine, Laguna Hills, and Laguna Niguel.